Hello, Salmon Creek Huskies. This is Sydney with the Salmon Creek Weekly News. First up is Braden with the Pledge of Allegiance and our Husky Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today I am here to be safe, respectful, and responsible. What I do today will impact my world tomorrow.
Great job, Braden. Next is Mr. Engelbeck with the Principal's Corner.
We are Huskies! We are Huskies! We are Huskies! Ow!
The classroom competition is kindergarten. Fulton versus Schroeder versus Johnson. This week is an epic game of Simon Says. Great job, kindergartners. This week, Elise is going to interview Mrs. Clark. Let's check it out.
So, Mrs. Clark, I got some questions for you.
I have some answers. I'm not sure if they're the right ones. Go ahead.
Okay, first, wait, dang it, I messed up on that one.
It's okay.
It's yellow, okay.
Yeah, she can cut it out. Just restart.
Okay.
From the very beginning?
Mm.
Okay, so if you make a mistake, just keep going and she'll edit it out later.
Okay.
So that the mistake won't show up.
Okay.
And then we don't have to start from the very beginning. Okay? All right. Go ahead.
So, Mrs. Clark, I got some questions for you.
I have some answers for you. I'm not sure if they're the right ones, but go ahead.
Okay. This is from Ashley. What is your favorite coffee?
My favorite coffee. Great question, Ashley. I like a lot of coffee, but it has to be good. And I'm really boring because I don't order lots of fancy whatevers. I always get an Americano with heavy cream. Very simple.
Okay. This one is from Elise. How many dogs do you have?
Well, I hate to tell you, I don't actually have any dogs of my own. But my husband loves dogs, so every dog we visit, we spend a lot of extra time with. And I used to have dogs a long time ago. Our house just can't have dogs right now, so we don't have any dogs.
This one is from Lauren. When did you want to become an art teacher?
Ooh, that's a great question. My grandmother was a teacher here in this school district, and my mother was a teacher in another school district. And when I was growing up, I promised I would never ever become a teacher. And I didn't want to do it. And then when I became a grown-up, I realized I was really good at teaching. And so I went back to get my degree and decided to become a teacher then. And it was accidental that I became an art teacher when I was living in a country called Morocco. That's over in North Africa, just below Spain. And they needed an art teacher, and I did art, so I started learning how to teach art there. That was probably 20 years ago.
Okay. This one is from Lauren. When did you want, this one is from Mrs. Chin. Where did you go to school? What its name and where is it located?
Oh, that's a great question. I went to a lot of schools. My elementary school was called Milton Elementary, and it's way up north in a tiny town called Milton, kind of near Tacoma. And then I went to high school in Fife, and I went to a college called Cornish College of the Arts, where I got my degree.
Okay. This one is from Emma. Why do you like art, and how many years have have you worked here for?
Oh, that's 2 questions, I think. What was the first part? I forgot.
Why do you like art, and why do you like art?
Why do I like art? And how many years have I been here at this school,
Yeah.
right? So this is my 2nd year in a row at this school. And I'm not really sure why I like art. It's just cool.
Just school?
It's cool. It's cool. Kruta. Very cool.
This one is from Emma Strum. Are you dressing up for Halloween, and what are you going to be?
Oh, I'm so boring. I am not going to dress up because I don't have anywhere to go. So if I was, I heard recently about a friend who dressed up as Toulouse-Lautrec, who is a famous artist. He wears a bowler hat, a big overcoat, and he always has a cane with him and a beard. And I thought that would be fun. And what was the other part of the question? What am I dressing up as?
And what are you going to be?
Oh, Toulouse-Lautrec, which is an artist. And he painted a lot of clowns.
I'm scared of those.
I know, crazy, huh? Seems perfect for the holiday.
Yep. This one is from Huckle. What is your first art?
I think probably I started making art when I was the first time in a high chair. I probably painted with my food and my spaghetti all over my face. That's probably when I first started making art.
Well, that was very funny and creative.
Yes, true.
This one is from Kate. Do you like the beach?
I do. I love the beach, and I was there last weekend. It was very cool. And I took a really cool picture at sunset where I went like this with my fingers, and it looked like I was holding onto the sun right as it went down over the ocean. It's very fun.
This one is from Chloe. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for you.
Well, thank you so much. It was a fun interview.
Great questions, guys. Next week we'll interview Miss Wilkes, one of our 2 amazing 5th grade teachers. If you have a question for her, go to the Salmon Creek News site to submit your question by Tuesday, and we'll get the answers for you. It's time to see if there's anything else for the week.
It's time for the Husky 100. This week's 10-mile earners are Lucy from Mabry and Kate from Chin. We have our very first 25-mile earner, Branson from McDowell. Way to go, guys. Keep logging those laps.
Hi, Huskies! I am Riley. Hi, I'm Taylor. Miss Cookie is doing a math rap, and if you do it, you will get a prize. I want to join. How do I do it? Well, it's simple. You grab the piece of paper. This is what it looks like. Where do you get that piece of paper? It's between the 3rd and 4th grade classrooms. Can 4th and 5th do it? Yes, all grades can do it. How do I join? It is very simple. You grab the piece of paper, memorize it, and then Miss Clokey has it. If she has a chance, you can sing it to her. When can I sing it to her? That's a great question. Sometimes she will not be able to do it, but later she will be able to. What days when you can't sing it to her anymore? It will be for probably a long time. Is that all? Yes. Thank you. I'm going to sing the song. Will you like to join me? Sure. The digits, they each have a name. Memorize and understand them is the game. We start at the decimal, to the left we move. Each place gets 10 times bigger, multiply them and improve. The digits, they fit in so tight, greater to the left and lesser to the right. Starting at the decimal sandwich in between, zeros hold the empty place, haven't you seen? The digits, each one means a lot, you can't leave them out of the place value spot. Reading big numbers, each comma's a word, thousands, millions, billions, commas, haven't you heard? Word. It's ones, tens, hundreds, comma, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, comma, millions, 10 millions, 100 billions, comma, billions, 10 billions, 100 billions, comma. Let's take it to the right of the decimal point. We've got tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, smaller with a 1 with a TH word. Bye, Huskies.
We have a brand new Salmon Creek PTA's guessing jar. But first, October's jar. How many pieces of candy did you think were in the jar? There were 308 pieces of candy. Congratulations to Wendy and Mrs. Windsor's class, who guessed the closest with an estimate of 301 pieces. Great estimating, Wendy. I hope you like candy. Sure looks like you do. November's jar is, how many pieces of animal crackers do you think are in the jar? You could win this big baking cookbook full of fantastic recipes. If you think you know how many animal crackers are in the jar, go to the Salmon Creek News site to submit your guess. Remember, only one guess per student. Good luck estimating! The 2022 Husky Run. Our goal is raise $13,000. We actually raised $16,750. That means it's slime time. Great job, Huskies. You are amazing.
Lastly, it's time for Survey Says.
Last week's Survey Says asked you what you like to do at the beach. 120 of you responded. 66.7% said you like to play in the water. 15.8% said you like to build a sandcastle. 6.7% said you like to play volleyball. And 10.8% said none of the above. Let's see what this week's Survey Says is.
This week's Survey Says is from 5th grader Ruby. She wants to know, do you like pumpkin pie? To submit your answer, go to the Salmon Creek News Google site. Have a great week, Huskies.
Bye, Huskies.